Today, honestly, it's great patio weather, at least this afternoon. Not necessarily right now, unless you're bundled up with
Maybe it's an okay
cup.
weather to wait in line hours for pizza.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I know a lot of people probably will.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous outside today. We're starting out a little on the cooler side, though, so if you haven't stepped outside yet, I would probably layer up a little bit. You won't necessarily need those layers, though, later this afternoon. This is our Fort Worth camera, and it is gorgeous. We do have lots of sun. Temperatures starting out in the upper 40s right now. In the wind, it is calm. We're at 45 degrees in Denton, 50 in Decatur, 48 in Fort Worth, 50 in Dallas, 50 degrees right now in Greenville. Satellite and radar, very quiet. We've got lots of sunshine, a few high passing clouds. That's it as we go throughout the day today. The weather pattern at this point, it looks very quiet for the extended forecast. About Wednesday, I'm stopping the clock at Wednesday at noon just to show you the ridge of high pressure is still over southern Texas. It's not going to move a whole lot. It's going to keep us nice and dry. We're going to continue to see lots of sun. We're going to have a south wind. It's going to be picking up about midweek, and temperatures will climb into the 70s the next couple of days, but we're looking at the 80s by the time we get into Thursday, Friday, possibly even as early as Wednesday. That's going to be the case all the way through the first part of our weekend. But it looks like at some point on Saturday, the timing is still questionable because we're still just so far out. This cold front hasn't even made landfall yet. Well, that cold front should be moving through sometime Saturday in North Texas. That will bring temperatures down, but as of right now, it still looks rain-free. So we could go a while before we actually do get a chance of any kind of precipitation. This cold front's going to move off to the south and east, and temperatures will actually stay below normal at least for a few days after that. Today, though, staying a few degrees below normal, the normal being 72. I'm going to go with a high of 68 today in Dallas, 69 in Fort Worth, 68 in Denton, 66 degrees today in McKinney. And then overnight tonight, skies will stay clear. The wind's actually going to be picking up a little bit out of the south between about 5 to 15. We're dropping to 49 in Dallas, 48 in McKinney, 45 in Terrell, and 46 tomorrow morning in Granbury. So for the next couple of days, we will see a gradual warm up. By Tuesday, we're looking at 76. But by the time we get to Wednesday, 10 degrees above normal. On Thursday, we're back into the low 80s. Today, lots of sun. Temperatures will make it into the upper 60s. The wind, it's going to stay light coming in out of the south, but overnight tonight, the wind only picks up a little bit out of the south and southeast up to about 15 miles an hour, but temperatures will still fall into the upper 40s. So it's going to be a very cool start to your Monday, but tomorrow afternoon does look even warmer. The wind's going to stay fairly light, but it becomes a little bit more breezy on Tuesday. Temperatures still in the 70s. We make it to 80 degrees on Wednesday, low 80s on Thursday. We stay at 80 degrees on Friday. This weekend, though, this upcoming weekend, we've got the cold front moving through. It comes through dry, but it does drop our temperatures 10 degrees by that Sunday, and we stay in the 70s for several days after that. And as far as rain chances right now, I don't see a whole lot of that until maybe the end of the 14-day, but so many things can change by the time we actually get there, so we'll see if that stays in the forecast. Tiffany, back to you.
Thanks, Cassie.